a shroud of pale and velvet white. A heavy branch is bowing to the softening of the light. I step along the garden wall where shadows start to bend, and wonder if the winter chill has finally reached its end. The air is thick with something sweet that drips across the gate, a tiny storm of silent flakes that will not hesitate. The morning sun is filtered through a screen of tangled lace. It finds the lines of worry still etched upon your face. But then a single blossom lands upon your upturned palm and brings the restless spirit to a momentary calm. We do not speak of promises or debts we cannot pay. We only watch the changing wind brush the dust away. Down the lanes of floating silk where the hours lose their name. Nothing in the permanent world ever stays the same. Every falling crown of pink is a ghost upon the grass, watching all the happy years as they pause and pass. The earth is drinking color from the sky above the hill, and for the heartbeat in the lane, the spinning globe is still. Down the lanes of floating silk where the hours lose their name. Nothing in the burning world ever stays the same. Every falling crown of pink is a ghost upon the grass, watching all the happy years as they pause and pass. The earth is drinking color from the sky above the hill, and for a heartbeat in the lane, the spinning globe is still. Time is just a riverbed that has long since gone to dry, and mercy is a pet or rain descending from the sky. I do not need a map to find where the ancient roots reside. I only need to walk with you and watch the rising tide of everything that opens up and everything that dies, reflected in the quiet gray of your familiar eyes. The crown is getting thinner now as branches turn to green. The fullest bloom is often one that goes entirely unseen. We trudge through drips of faded June that gather by our feet, where the scent of new beginnings and the old endings meet. There is no need for grand designs or stories left untold, just the warmth of fingers resting in a coat against the cold. A sudden gust comes sweeping through to strip the canopy. It scatters every secret that was meant for you and me. The pathway is a tapestry of what we used to know, but we are moving forward while the heavens overflow. The season is a fading thing that flickers like a spark, a bridge of gentle radiance before the coming dark. Down the lanes of floating silk where the hours lose their name. Nothing in the turning world ever stays the same. Every falling crown of clink is the ghost upon the grass, watching all the heavy years that freight cars and hearts. The earth rethinking colors from the sky above the hill, and for a heartbeat in the lane, the spinning globe is still.
The heavy seas of sleep, a gold dust dancing on the kitchen floor. The shadows fold their secrets in a heap and leave them by the hollow of the door. I see the dust motes spinning in the beam, like tiny planets lost inside a breath. The kettle whistles through a cloud of steam, while summer settles in the stagnant air. The garden fence is peeling white and dry. thirsty for the coming dew. A hawk is drawing circles in the sky above the meadows where the grass is new. I find the rhythm in the ticking clock, the heavy pulse of blood beneath the skin. I strip the rusted iron from the lock and let the wilder currents wander in. Oh, the radiance is burning to the bone, awake and tethered to the turning wheel. The heavy weight of winter has been thrown into the valley where the senses heal. It is the brightness making shadows long. It is the current surging through the vein. A sudden burst of unpredicted song that washes out the memory of rain. The children scatter pebbles by the stream, their laughter skipping on the water's face. A vision waking from a hollow dream to find a mercy in this crowded space. The pavement radiates a steady glow. The maple leaves are heavy with the glare. There is a secret that the cedars know about the oxygen we breathe and share. I walk the gravel path behind the yard, where honeysuckle tangles on the wire. The struggle used to be so cold and hard, but now the mercury is climbing higher, higher. My shadow is a ghost that finally fled. The mirror shows a stranger I can trust, with all the bitter prophecies I read, now buried deep beneath the amber dust. The horizon is a line of liquid fire. The mercury is rising in the glass, lifting every spirit from the mire to watch for heavy moments as they pass. Oh, the radiance is burning through the bone, awake and tethered to the turning wheel. What heavy weight of winter has been thrown into the valley where the senses heal. It is the brightness making shadows long. It is the current surging through the vein. A sudden burst of unpredicted song that washes out the memory of rain. Oh, the radiance is burning through the bone, awake and tethered to the turning wheel. The heavy weight of winter has been thrown into the valley where the senses heal. It is the brightness making shadows long. It is the current surging through the vein. A sudden burst of unpredicted song.
The garden gate is swinging loose against the pale and quiet sky. White blossoms drift in silent truce as every second wanders by. The sun is stuck above the trees, a golden needle in the blue. I feel the shifting of the breeze and see the ghost of what was true. The iron clock has lost its beat. The rusted gears have ceased to grind. The dust is settling on the street where shadows used to be entwined. strand of hair, a gentle way to heal the hurt of breathing in the empty air. The river barely moves along. It sleeps beneath a willow shade. The melody of every song is just a debt that must be paid. The morning stays a little more to hold the light upon the floor. I see the scratching on the door of names we do not use no more. How the seasons tangled in a knot, the winter freezing in its stride. Whatever it was that we saw is never coming, drifting back. The universe is standing still. The mountain bows before the plain. We climb the jagged rocky hill to find the valley filled with rain. The velvet rain is falling slow upon the crown of yesterday. The only seeds that we could sow were blown 1,000 miles away. And every petal hits the ground like heavy stones upon the glass. There is no fury in the sound of all the years that had to pass. The dust settles on the windowsill of the afternoon. We step out where the concrete meets the clover. No maps drawn for where we are headed, just the weight of your palm pressing into mine. A steady anchor in the drifting air. The world spins its wheels in the distance. But here the movement is slow and deliberate. We thumb traces the knuckles of my grip. A secret language written in the skin. We pass the iron gates and the sleeping porches. Not a single sentence breaks the stillness. Your stride matches the cadence of my own. A twin pulse beating through the sleeves of codes worn soft by the changing seasons. This is the remedy that keeps us grounded. A silent pact sealed without a vow. The warmth flows from your ring to my heart. No need for the shouting of the crowd. Just the interlocking of our fingers in the quiet spaces between the trees. Walking through the light until it fades. Shadows stretch long across the gravel path. Sky turns the color of a bruise blown. We are two figures blurred at the edges, merging into the fabric of the dusk. Every pebble underfoot has a story to tell, but we are busy listening to the breath that rises and falls in perfect unison. The horizon is a thin thread of gold. The birds have gone to find their nest.
never crunches underneath my worn out soles. No ticking clock to tell me where the morning goes. I watch the shadows stretching long across the lane. A gentle breeze to brush away the dust of rain. The silver fences lean against the heavy vines. I'm taking all the hours just to trace the lines.
The yellow cat is sleeping on a painted porch. The summer air is blowing like a steady torch. I don't need a reason just to find my pace. There's no one in the world that I got to raise.
The oak tree holds the sky up with 1,000 hands. Small miracles are sifting like the coastal sands. Oh, the golden light is spilling on the dusty road. I finally lay down every heavy load. It's a quiet kind of magic in the afternoon. A steady humming melody, a simple tune. The brightness on my skin is all I need to know. Watching how the wildflowers learn to grow.
The distance doesn't matter when the path is sweet. I feel the pulse of earth beneath my wandering feet. No more chasing ghosts or reaching for the prize. Just the honest clarity before my eyes.
The stillness is a language I can't finally speak. A peaceful mountain standing for the mild and meek.
Cattle singing softly through a kitchen pane. I'm walking through the sunlight in the golden rain.
The neighbors nod their heads as I am passing by. Underneath the vast and open laundry hanging sky. Every heavy tangle is me cutting loose. Settling for nothing but a simple truce. The horizon isn't running, it is standing still. Waiting for my footsteps on the grassy hill. The warmth is soaking deep into the ancient stone. I'm perfectly content to be out here alone. Oh, got golden light is spilling on the thirsty road. I finally lay down every heavy load. It's a quiet kind of magic in the afternoon. A steady humming melody, a simple tune. The brightness on my skin is all I need to know. Watching how the wildflowers learn to grow.
The dust is dancing in a shaft of pale gold light. A quiet truce between the shadows and the sight. The clock is ticking but the hands are standing still. I am leaning back against the wooden windowsill.
The blanket lies discarded like a heavy winter coat. I am drifting on a sea inside a tiny paper boat.
The kettle hums a low and steady hollow tune. A silver mirror reflecting back the afternoon. But it is early and the dew is on the grass. I watch the heavy seconds through a looking glass. I pull the cardigan around my shivering frame. The day is young and has not found its proper name. Oh, the steam begins to curl like smoke from a dying fire. The world is waking up to join the morning choir. The beans are ground into a dark and fragrant dust. I place my patience in the patience of the rust. Oh, the brew is black and the ceramic cup is warm. A gentle shelter from the coming daily storm. The sugar melts into a swirling amber cloud. The The silence is a gift and it is never loud. It is a slow climb up the mountain of the day, while the colors of the sunrise start to fray. I do not need to hurry to the station or the street. I am listening to the tempo of my own heartbeat. The neighbors haven't started up their noisy metal gear. The air is motionless and crystalline and clear. I find a meaning in the bubbles on the rim, a holy chalice filled right up to the very brim. The steam begins to curl like smoke from a dying fire. The world is waking up to join the morning choir. The beans are ground into the dark and fragrant dust. I face my patience in the patience of the rust. Oh, the brew is black and the ceramic cup is worn. A gentle shout from the coming daily storm. The sugar melts into a swirling amber cloud. The silence is a gift and it is never loud. It is a soul climb up the mountain of the day, while the colors of the sunrise start to fray. The checkered cloth unfolds across the clover. The wicker basket spills its heavy load. We left the dusty miles and engine clover to find a softer bend along the road. The cider bubbles dancing in the glasses. The dragonflies are weaving through the heat. The shadow of a drifting cloud just passes above the tangled blades beneath our feet. Oh, it is a grand and easy sort of living to find the joy inside a wooden spoon, the kinds that the open sky is given beneath the pale and bright daylight of noon. The melody is just a sudden giggle. The gospel is a crunch of crusty bread, where every little blade begins to wiggle and clears the weary cobwebs from your head. You told a tale about a wayward cousin and buttered up a slice of golden peach. The bees are busy humming by the dozen, in reach of everything we want to reach. There is no clock to tell us where we are going. There is no map to show us where to stand. Just the river in the valley ever flowing, and the feeling of the soil upon my hand. The simplest things are often hard to find when the world is screaming loud inside your ear. But the static leaves the corners of the mind as soon as all the birds begin to cheer. We are rich in cheese and apples and the sun. We've nothing left to prove and not to win. The battle for the day is surely done before the evening dew comes crawling in. The ants are marching on a crumb of honey, a tiny kingdom on a grand parade. It does not take a cent of silver money to rest within the sanctuary of shade. Your hat is tilted back against the daisies. The mustard jar is tipped upon its side. The afternoon is lost in golden hazes, with nowhere left for any soul to hide. Laughter rings like bells across the hollow. The sweetness of the juice is on your chin. There is a path that anyone can follow if they only let the quiet sunlight in. Oh, it is a grand and easy sort of living to find then beneath the pale and broad daylight unknown. Melody is just a sudden giggle. The gospel is the crunch of crusty bread, where every little blade begins to wiggle and praise a weary